Yeah. Yeah, but what if you joined a sex cult and you didn't like anybody? You're like, oh, these are all.
Yeah.
I mean, have you
people
ever
do not vibrate in any
seen
kind of way?
a sex cult? Like, I feel like that's, I don't know. It's definitely not America's Next Top Model, right? It's definitely not.
No.
Yeah, they don't attract the most attractive personality and body type people. So it's one of those like too good to be true. If you met a sex cult and they were just a bunch of very attractive people who just wanted to have sex with anybody.
Yeah, I think it's, if you're in a sex cult, it's mostly because you just enjoy the act of sex more than whoever's on the receiving end, right? Like,
you just sexing for the sake of sexing?
Sexing for the sex of it, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's my interpretation of why people would join. They're just like, I don't care who it is. Let's just make it happen. And just
Which
a bunch
is why
of people doing that.
A movie cult would be so much better than a sex cult.
Explain.
Right? Because I'm assuming you're watching movies, you're talking about movies, perhaps like the daily task that you have to perform is making a movie. Some aspect of like making something in the movie industry. It's kind of like Hollywood by force, right? You would just be like, or by choice, forced choice, I guess, because you make a choice to join a cult. But it would, I mean,
Hollywood by indoctrination or something like that.
How bad could it be? How bad could a movie cult be?
As a quick aside, I don't think there's enough porn film reviewers out there. I want to see more reviews.
More porn reviews. Yeah, you might be on something.
So we want to know what's worth watching. What's
there's so much out there. What should I be watching?
And are you talking about like the more talented material that's like developed, or are you talking about like Pornhub, camera phone? Like,
I imagine there would be tiers of it, right? You have like your Academy Awards level with high production values, but you also have, South by Southwest.
Indie level. Yeah.
Man.
Hey, Shauna. What's going on?
Hey.
I agree. There should be more porn review because I actually knew a guy in college.
Uh-oh.
John had my son is
little baby
breaking
in his office.
stuff. Yeah, he just knocked over my speaker.
Well, Shauna, I don't know. What do you think? What's better, a sex cult or a movie cult? That's what we're discussing right now. But Tandy, you were saying you think a movie cult would be the best, and I think I missed it a little bit. Are you saying that the cult would make movies, or what is this cult doing?
Okay, yeah, that's my vision, right? You join this movie cult because there's some leader who has convinced you that everything movie is like the way to go, the way to live. I would assume that, there'd be certain movies that would be like gods, the kind of thing that you pray to, or quotes from certain movies that would be like scripture or whatever.
Yeah, just like different genres, and each genre has their movie god.
Yeah. Like they go to, like, if you have a problem, it's solved with a lot of movie quotes and references from other movies. I don't know. That's just how that's what I fixed in my mind. And then I'm sure you got to watch movies. And then like I said, most cults, they're cultivating their own food. They're doing stuff.
We cut to a movie quote. We cut to a movie cult. Amici, I'm glad you let me join your movie cult, but I don't like any of these movies. I thought you guys were watching good movies. What is this shit?
But these are good movies. What are you talking about?
No, dude, you have snakes on a plane here for your action god? It doesn't even make any sense. Like, I guess it's an action movie. I feel like it's just because that's Samuel L. Jackson. It's the only reason why you put it here. And it's not good.
Because snakes are evil. They symbolize evil, right? So imagine being stuck I'm just giving you the broad pitch. And
Uh-huh.
I don't think you understand that the point of the movie. Imagine being stuck.
I think it's in the title. Snakes on a plane. That's the point of the movie.
Well, yeah, that's the point of the movie. Okay, so you get it. So I don't have any problem with it, and it's very clear, very it's open, it's out there.
I thought you guys were going to be here discussing like the classics, some of the best of the best. I wanted to see Fight Club on here, Pulp Fiction, Forrest Gump, Jurassic Park, Star Wars.
No, snakes on the plane is the perfect example of an action movie. So,
I'm gonna need you to.
I don't think you're getting it. Why don't you come in this other room with me? Well, I'll try and. I can explain it a bit better in here.
Sure.
Okay, that's great.
What's going on in this room?
Okay, as you can see, this room is shaped like an airplane. There's rows of seats. Just going to close the door. Okay, go and have a seat. We can get started.
Okay. I'm just gonna say like this room isn't made very good. Like I can see that the idea is for it to be an airplane, but none of these seats match. The proportions are all wrong. There's too much leg room. Like it just looks like a room full of car seats. What do you mean?
We cut to behind the screen. So you see, Brother John, I told you were not keeping to detail of the film. When you ran out of the blue material to cover the seats of the plane, you said, "Oh, just anything will do." Do you see? We're trying to convert this man, and he's pointing out all the inconsistencies in our set.
Yeah, I hear you. I do. I did my best, and I really love creating these types of scenes, even though I don't have all the material that I need to make.
Right.
I kind of feel like one of those misfits from, all those old Christmas movies that
Brother
John,
John,
sound like you're about to cast me away out of this.
That's
group.
Brother John. Brother John, do not quote ye from the book of Misfit Island. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and that little carpenter guy. We've been banned from reading that work. The Abominable Snowman was here for a while. He gave us a talk and he said that was completely against his belief system and really cast his people in a bad light. So Brother John, don't quote from that. I'm
not going to quote from it again. I'm just saying.
And that's what, see, you're influenced by that. That's what's happening with these mismatched seats that our potential convert is pointing out. I mean, how is Brother Amici going to convert him? How's he going to convince him that this is the best cult to be in?
He didn't get to the part where I made the lifelike snake, and that quotes Samuel L. Jackson, because I didn't have a Samuel L. Jackson budget and I didn't have a snake budget. I had to put them together.
And tell me about the snake here. What is this? It's coming out of I guess it was supposed to be a crate, but it looks like a box with a U-Haul.
It's a box, motherfucker.
Did the snake say that?
Well, maybe. That's the voice of the. Whatever you hear is what you need to hear. It's the message.
I'm a snake on a motherfucking plane.
That's not even what happened in the movie. Samuel Jackson wasn't a snake, and none of the snakes talked. What? Have you
Brother John, for real, you couldn't just turn the movie on and actually make the scene look like what happened in the movie? You're taking artistic license and you're making the snake talk like Samuel Jackson?
It took me a long time to cast that role, and I'm telling you, it's not my artistic integrity. It's the budget. I don't have the money to pull that off. You want snakes everywhere in a beautiful United Airlines looking airplane set? You need to give me that damn budget, okay? if you want motherfucking snakes on a plane. Otherwise, you're gonna have motherfucking Samuel L. Jackson snake on a fucking plane cussing at everybody because you only left me enough money for that. Can I speak to the where's
We cut to the council of the movie cult. You are hereby brought before the council to discuss budgetary needs for a Snakes on a Plane sequel.
Absolutely.
We're interested.
Well, so I think my set design of Snakes on a Plane wasn't put in the right context. If we call it Snakes on a Plane 2, the attack of the Samuel L. Jackson snake,
Ooh.
I think we will be able to continue to ride the wave of the action that came out of Snakes on a Plane with one of the all-time greatest action figures, Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, I'm telling you, nobody forgot the snake, the Samuel L. Jackson snake. Not one person. Not one person.
Can I just say I love it. It just sounds like the absolutely perfect idea. I do have one note.
Okay.
Even though it is perfect, I have one note.
Perfect. You still got notes.
Yeah. So I don't remember the Samuel L. Jackson snake, and I'm wondering how we're going to explain it to the audience. You know, there's the Samuel L. Jackson snake.
Yeah, the people who enjoy this movie are some of the smartest people on the planet, and we want to make sure that we are able to.
Also, Mensa members love this movie.
I noticed this movie tested really high on the Mensa and the Rhodes Scholars across the world. So I made it really simple. I put Samuel Jackson's face on an anaconda snake. So if you see the animatronics here, you see that the design of the eyebrows. He has the little goatee around his.
Oh, you went animatronics. Oh, okay. This is interesting. Normally people go CGI.
Nah, I went animatronic. Told you I didn't have the budget for CGI, so I had to scrap together a couple of my from an older cult I was in, the Jim Henson cult.
And scene. This is way better than my last cult.
Not the puppet cult. Not the